Hey guys, I'm just going to put in the chat here a link to my website here real quick, and then we are going to get at it. As you guys check in, go ahead, let me know who you are, where you're from, what you're going to work on. Grab your coffee, grab your planner, let's get stuff done. What I plan on working on here, you can see we did all of my May monthlies together because I said May is just so crazy. You keep on seeing it called Maycember. So we have already set up all of our calendars in all three of the planners together. And now we're going to go ahead. This is my dashboard planner. So this is everything business wise. And I use the heck out of this, you guys. And we're going to go ahead and set that up together because May is so crazy that I know I'm just not going to have time like week to week to do this. So check in on the chat. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and what you're working on. And we're going to get going. I did go through and I pre-printed, like I was looking at the pages and I thought, what do I need? And so here we have our May. I just put my work schedule in because I know those days I can't work on my business, and this is my business planner. All of June kits are out, you guys, so go check that out. Also, A5 dashboard ones are out also. So whole bunch of different options for you guys. But yeah, coming up, May is just so crazy. So I did talk about when we did the live for all of our May calendars, I talked about doing a perpetual calendar. So here I do a video list usually if we go back to April, and I just haven't like been really good about marking them off, but most of these got done. But yeah, I just write out what my video list is and then film, edit, thumbnail, and post. And this just really helps, especially if I am pre-filming quite a ways in advance. I kind of need to know like what dates I'm looking back on and all that kind of stuff. And then I did use the dashboard, but I feel like I could go without this too, because usually I didn't do it in April. Usually that page before, see, I did my video list there. That page beforehand, I usually do as like a brain dump. But here, how I put the perpetual, that's what I'm going to end up doing for May also. So kit 406 is what I'm going to use for that. You could do a Sunday start or a Monday start. I give each option. And I think this is going to be specific to like my members only content. And so if you want to check that out, YouTube, I have a members only. And there's 3 different tiers. It's Planning with Jamie supporters, Planner Pals, and Planner Besties, just to kind of try to fit whatever works for you guys best. Go ahead and check in on the chat here. Curious who all is checking in with us. Get your drink, get your planner out. Let's get stuff done together and slay, like getting ready for the week. Because like I said, May just always creeps up on you. It's just crazy. Also, my whole entire family is home. So I'm really hoping like not a lot of interruptions or doors or whatever. They're doing a project outside right now. But okay, so we'll make this into a video list. And then I went through and I marked like what I wanted where. And it was actually a really good thing that I ended up doing that, because I was almost going to use this Mother's Day kit at the end of May, and then it would have been on Mother's Day. And so I'm really glad I ended up, that's why it's all crossed out and stuff. This says like best mom ever and happy Mother's Day. And it's just really set for that. So we have kit 409 that we will be using, and then we will go on to week 20, and that one will be 406. I love the coloring of that. And then when we go on to week 21, I accidentally cut the header off of this, but it's fine because it's mine. Kit 407, the purples are just like absolutely gorgeous. And so that will be for that week. And then one of my favorite kits for May, oh my gosh, is kit 408. So it has little bicycles, and then it says hello spring, and it has like little planters and stuff. And this is just like everything that I absolutely love. And then that'll be the last week that we need to do. It goes into June. But this feels like very necessary because it's just crazy, you guys, absolutely crazy. I did start writing out my to-do list, and then I'm like, girl, just hop on live and get this stuff done. So to do this, I want to do the Sunday start. I just want to keep my calendar how the calendars typically are. And so I just kind of eyeball it up here. And then this is a full page calendar. And so that makes it nice and easy that you can just slide it all down. So there's two ways to do this. You can either take it all the way off of the paper and then lay it down, or you could do how I'm getting ready to show you. I like to put my planner upside down because I'm working with this top ridge. Now this paper is a little bit smaller than this, so you have some leeway. And I purposely did that for you guys because we are not perfect laying stuff down. And so this way, like as that bottom part is touching, it's not going to get stuck. So we are going to just kind of make sure it's straight is my biggest thing up here. There we go. Make sure it's straight. And then as you're pushing it, you're also pulling this back off, and that way it'll make it nice and even for you guys. There we go. And see, that's so perfect. And then you can either keep these to label like another week for whatever, like even these dashboard to relabel stuff, or you can kind of toss them. It's up to you. Okay, let's get over here. I'm going to cut out, I like to always put like what kit I'm working with on each of my spreads. And that way, if you're not watching this in real time or you missed it, you can always just like look somewhere on the spread and it's good for you. So let's grab that out. And I have tweezers in here, right there. So how many of you guys got the A5 size dashboard? I have it laying next to me. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to use it for yet. I needed to get it obviously for business. And so that's why I ended up doing. And I have a few things in mind, or it just might not get used. We'll kind of see. Okay, I liked how I did this here and drew it in. Okay, let's see. What coloring do we want to go with? I have this blue will be a little bit lighter, I almost feel like. Let's do this pink. I think would be really, really cute. And I just have some clear rulers here that I like to use. You can find these at Walmart, Staples, like a whole bunch of different places, Amazon. I have a few linked down below if you need some recommendations. So we need that. And then looking back, I just want to make sure I set it up correctly for us here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 different sections and then video. And the sections don't need to be big, just enough to write. Let's go this way. Enough to basically write the date that stuff is happening so that I can track it a little bit easier. Okay, so we have 1. I don't even care if they're even, to be honest with you. Like if all of them are the same, I'm just eyeballing it to get it done. Because like I said, May just flies by. It is crazy. Like the kids are going to be out of school so fast. So, all right. And then we have this one here. And then this will be for the video list. Okay. I like how that is. Let me get that off to the side. And then I like the idea of writing it in with black because just the boldness. So videos. And this is the Erin Condren dual tip pen. And this comes with each life planner. You can't buy just the black one, but it comes along with life planners. So then I ended up doing film, edit, thumbnail, and upload, I believe, were the categories. And then we're going to be jumping in. Yes, film, edit, thumbnail, post. Film, edit, thumbnail, and post. And sometimes I write in with you guys all the video ideas. If you guys have a video request, put it over on the chat is something that I kind of track. Like I put a whole bunch of different ideas. And then these I'll just have to either get date dots in here or I'll just write it in. But like I said, this I believe is going to be like my members only section. And then we're going to get into week 19 here. And I do want to, there we go, make this so that it's a little bit more even here because it's just easier to work with. So week 19, May 4th through the 10th. And so use that same one. And let's go with the dark week 19, May. Whoops, I just wrote a 4. There, you can't even tell. 4th through the 10th. That was funny. And then I like to label it high right up here because that way I know what week I'm focusing on. Like, oh my gosh, we are getting through this year so super fast. That's for sure. And then I can get rid of this because it has done its job for me. And then a few things we like to do away with is this habits, this priorities. And then I feel like I probably don't even want any of the habit trackers up there. Let me see. I think I like the idea of 2 big boxes up there actually. So let's get rid of, I like the boxes, but I get rid of the days of the week. All right, perfect. And let's start laying these down. So I just hold it evenly on both sides. And when it feels nice and even, I end up laying it down. Both these boxes are the same coloring. So as far as picking one over the other, it ends up working out. Say hi in the chat, you guys. We're just getting all of May in our dashboard planner. We're doing like all 4 weeks, laying them down. It's going to be wonderful to have it all out of the way because I just don't think I'm going to have the availability to get it done week per week. And when I don't have my stickers laid down, it greatly affects my productivity. You wouldn't think it would, but the stickers is what kind of helps with my routine to be normal. So, okay, we've got that section. And then I think let's use this coloring for the washi strip down here at the bottom we love to do. And this way too, I can pre-plan. What really helps is like if I recognize, where my bottleneck is going to be. So I recognize like, oh my gosh, we're busy 5 days that week and I'm not going to have any business time and especially no time to film and all that kind of stuff. Then I end up basically backtracking and seeing like what days the week before is going to end up working for it. So, you're a mom, you're always counting backwards. Like what time do we need to leave? And you calculate it in your head by counting backwards all the time. So what are you guys up to today? It turned into beautiful weather in Iowa. It started off rainy, which is funny because it wasn't supposed to rain at all. Started off rainy and now it is beautiful. So really, really happy about that. Let's go ahead. I like to put what kit we're using. So we're going to put that down there. And then I think just as far as being able to film and you guys see, we're going to get rid of that top section there. And I just recycle all those. It works out great. Okay, let's put our date dots down. So we're starting on the 4th and ending on the 10th, Mother's Day. So happy early Mother's Day to you guys. It's next weekend. So I hope the weather, 17 came up with me. I hope the weather is as beautiful as this because my daughter has her first prom. And of course, you've got to take the photos. And so I'm really, really excited. Hey guys. Oh, Kova is snoring like crazy next to me. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but check in on the chat. Let me know who you are, where you're coming from. get your planners out. Let's get stuff set up for the week. I'm setting up mine for the whole entire month. So, yeah, it's just too busy of a month to push it off. And so I thought you guys would enjoy just having a Sunday afternoon of prepping for either the week or for the month, whatever one we can get done. So the 5th here, I like these colors. This is not your typical, let's see, let's do this week. I like up there. And then let's put priorities over here. So I'll probably write like what my top 3 are. And then this is film and edit. And we generally use these. So let's grab film and edit. And this works great. Like I have not changed this forever because it works so, so well. I do know for my A5 dashboard, I am not using it for my business the way that I use this because it would not be enough space for me. But I write a lot. And so some of that is on me. And then I want to write stuff for members. What did I do with this box last week? Let's go and see. I've been putting a lot of polls up there for you. So we did to do, I kind of like that, but yeah, I don't know that I actually tracked it anyways. This is kind of nice, actually, split. Let's do it that way. I like that. Okay, so if that's what we are going to do, we're going to put our washi strips down, and we are also going to, let's use this box here. I can't believe how much Cove is snoring. She just laid down like right as I was starting. There we go. That is so cute. And then we are going to get here and start laying these down. And we tested the A5 dashboard on one of these lives last week, was it? And so yeah, all those kits are out and live ready for you guys, which is really, really exciting. I think let's put this one up here. I'm going to go out of order here. So, okay. I can't wait. Like gardening season is here. And I just love being out there in the sunshine and everything. But man, does it get busy. Like we have deck hockey, we have football that will be starting not too long from now. Dance will be starting, like we barely get a week off once school gets out. And generally that's our only opportunity when school lets out to go on vacation. And so we end up going on vacation and coming back and everything just ramps right up that it feels like you don't even get a summer break anymore, which is really, really hard and kind of sad. But it's one of those things, like if you want to be in those fall sports, you have to do it. It's just not really a choice. Okay, let's get our Monday in here. And then I don't, like some people do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type thing. I just keep it how it is. It really doesn't bother me. It ends up working out really well. So, hey guys, I see you guys entering. Come on in. Let's get a whole bunch of stuff done together here. All right. And I see a lot of you guys are getting your Erin Condren hauls from the planner launch. And so share with us what all you guys have gotten. I know I had a few of my friends reach out, a few of my friends on here reach out and say, oh, I don't know what to do, or I don't know whether to do A5 or 7x9. This is the 7x9, so you can see with my hand, the sizing and stuff. I take this with me. It's a little bit heavy, but I add to the bulk by all these stickers. And so that doesn't help at all. You can see like every page has stickers on the side, and then the side isn't stickered up yet. It's a little bit heavy, but it's not horrible either. I should actually weigh, well, now this one has the stickers, but I should weigh the 7x9 versus the A5 to show you guys. To me, and I did a reel on this for you guys, if you can't create more space if you need it, but you can use less space. So in this, if I don't fill up everything, I'm perfectly fine with that. But if I need more space, and sometimes I am running into this, if I need more space, I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And generally it's Post-it notes. Like I just have Post-it notes next to me like all the time. So, okay, I love that. Down here, let's see, we have, I don't know how I want to label it quite yet. Let's go over here and get all of our dots down. Oh, hopefully there's a dirt bike out here. Hopefully that doesn't start because it can get really loud. Let me know what you guys are working on, or what are you guys up to today? I mean, maybe you guys just take Sunday as just a relaxed day. I've already done laundry, cleaned the house. We're trying to talk about what meals we want for the week so that I could put in a grocery order. There was a deadline for some forms that we had to get filled out for dance. And so I just got that done and got my recital ad designed and put in. So lots of busy time. We have, it's just a lot of deadlines, and I can already think of a few more things that deadlines are coming to. And so the way I end up working that is when I start feeling overwhelmed with it. Let me get a drink here. But when I start feeling overwhelmed with it, I just make a list of it, and then I end up basically, like I end up making a list of it, and then I have an admin day or a CEO day. And so all that ends up meaning is that I sit down and I force myself to do all those tasks. So I keep on listening to podcasts and stuff. And one of them said, like, write out your brain dump and then circle anything that takes less than 5 minutes or less than 10 minutes. And those are the things that you are just going to do. You're going to stop pushing it off. Like, you're going to sit down and you are going to get those things done. And there's so much truth to that, to be honest with you, because the pure fact, I am going to use a few icons this week because it's been a few weeks since I have. But there's a lot of truth in it. Like, I'm really bad about pushing off stuff that will take 5 minutes because I'm like, oh, it only takes 5 minutes. But then all of a sudden, all these things add up, and it gets overwhelmed, and then you have like paralysis, basically, that you're not going to react. So I have my little scripts that say film and edit. And so we're going to put these in here. There we go. There we go. And I'll probably be on here for, I would say, like a good hour. So yeah, like I said, I encourage you guys to get out all of your goodies. Let's mark this as to do right in the middle. Get out all of your goodies so that you can get your week done also. I don't see tons of planners going live like this, and I'm searching for them. Like, I want them. So if you guys know of other people also that go live in Erin Condren planners, let me know, because I think it's really, really fun to end up watching them. Okay, let's go over here and do this week first. Let me I like to put in what my work schedule is. So let me look. We've got the 4th through the 10th. I work the 6th and the 7th. And the way that I like to denote that is, let's grab this one. I like to put this size box right how this first line is right in the middle of it. And that way it kind of time blocks it off a little bit for me. Sometimes I have a video come out and I like to put those up there. And so that's why I like to leave that spacing. But we are putting these boxes because pure fact that then I am going to put a whole bunch of flags down as to how productive I feel like we can be in a day. So we are the 3rd right now. So tomorrow is the 4th, and we are getting to this week already. Okay, then I start looking at my schedule. Like, what kind of commitments do I have outside of the house? And every day that is a school day, I have to run the kids. Like, that's just automatic. I do have helpers, but like after school pickup, all that kind of stuff. Like, if I'm off work, I'm going to be doing it. So Monday, I should be pretty available. I'll probably, because we have to take our truck in for a good check. We just bought a brand new truck, and there is a little paint issue on the bumper. And so they're going to be replacing the bumper. So I'll drop my husband off and then go take him to work so that he doesn't have to deal with the shuttle, because notoriously, he ends up getting to work like well over an hour late, which he's the boss. It's fine. But he he literally is probably walking distance. It's just like a mile and a half from where he's at. And so yeah, I'll go and I'll take him to work so that he doesn't have to worry about it and drop off the kids and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Oh, you're so happy catching me live. I know a lot of times it's during the week because my kids are gone and I don't have to worry about interruptions. But I also feel like I'm missing a whole bunch of you guys on the weekend. So I'm really, really happy. I wanted to come on at 2. And then, yeah, there's just was time sensitive stuff I had to do. I'm so glad you're here. Like, what all are you getting done here? All right. Then on Tuesday, I have a Cairo appointment. It's Cinco de Mayo. But I have a Cairo appointment first thing in the morning. So that does take up some time. I was thinking I would do a grocery pickup on this day, but I might do it on Tuesday. One of those days I will do it. It depends on if I get it put in tonight or if I wait until tomorrow night to get it put in. I love pickup orders, you guys. They're the best. But Monday and Tuesday should be pretty productive for me. One of you guys just put in an order. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Yeah, you just put in an order. And so I will be getting that done to get shipped out tomorrow. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put in the 5th one. It just makes me happy that, like, I know how much these stickers and the kits and the planner and all that kind of stuff really, really helps me with my productivity. And so I just really hope my advice and discussion and doing these plans and all that kind of stuff helps you guys too. That's kind of my big goal. I think one thing we do want to get is the work labels. So this is Planner Kate. It's her reusable sticker book. I love this thing. It's dual side. So like I can put stickers on this side and on this side. And I want to say there's like 50 pages. I bought it quite a while ago, but I just use, like I have my business icons up here and then I put in alphabetical order and then rainbow order. I have a workout section. I just try to organize it. So I want work scripts. And so I know I need to go way back here for this. And we are just going to, let's get these big bold ones. And this way, like when I have leftover stickers from these other kits and everything, like this is where everything goes. And here pretty soon, guys, I need to do like a, a week of planning just out of that book, just to get some of them all done. All right, so I ordered my first ever Erin Condren planners and was hoping to purchase from you, but you don't ship internationally. I don't. And I am so sorry about that. I actually was considering it. And then with all the tariffs and all that kind of stuff, it intimidates me. I will say that. I will look into it again. I'm just so fearful of something happening for you guys. So what my fear is, because this is what's happening with other small businesses, is I ship it, you paid appropriately for what I charge for shipping, but then for you to receive it, you have to pay all these tariffs on it. And then next thing you know, you're paying double for the package what it was supposed to be. And so that kind of worries me, and I'm fearful of that stuff happening to you guys. But I will look into it again. Okay, because I know everybody's also asking if I do like digital so that you could print them and cut them at home. And as of right now, I'm not offering that. I have a few digital products in my shop, but my actual kits, I am not doing that quite yet. For multiple reasons. Like I have sat down and considered all these requests. I swear to you guys, every time I get a request, I either have it written somewhere that I will be getting to, or it's in my brain that I'm trying to figure out like how I can do it best for you guys. And yes, I even tried Etsy. I think my sister has a US shipping address, and I will see if I can use her address and have it shipped to me in the Caribbean. That would probably work. And that is how a lot of people end up working around all of this. Because yeah, I ship within the US all the time. And sometimes literally these packages are going out 20 minutes after you guys are doing the order. If I work like how I work Wednesday and Thursday, obviously if you order something Wednesday morning, chances are that's not shipping out until Friday. Just because I work 12-hour shifts. But otherwise, yeah, I prioritize getting orders out for you guys. Oh, you're so welcome. You're welcome. It just breaks my heart. Like I wish I could just like offer to everybody regardless of location. That's for sure. So, okay, usually on work days, I still end up putting 2 flags there, and that way I know this is taking me forever. Don't worry, we'll get going, you guys. We sometimes still get a few things done as far as planning with Jamie business goes. And so I'm going to go ahead and put 2 flags on each workday because that just feels really appropriate. Generally, how I end up getting stuff done, I either wake up early and I do some stuff. I do some stuff after work. If I get off work at 7, that makes it a little bit better. Or my lunch break, I'm really notorious at just working during my lunch break. People laugh because they come into the break room and I'm sitting there and I'm editing videos and I'm like, hey, you got to hustle when you can hustle, right? All right, Friday the 8th, I don't have anything. So we are going to fill that up with all the flags that we can because it looks like hopefully this week is a pretty good work week. Now, I say that, and I don't know if you've seen everywhere where everybody's calling Maycember because how full your schedule ends up getting. But um, I feel like I think I have a lot of time and I really don't. I feel like I'm just going to get slapped in the face by Tuesday on stuff that ends up getting scheduled in. All right. And then this day, we have 2 hockey games and we have prom. So we're just going to put in like 2. I don't want to go overboard because I don't foresee a lot of it happening because those are just high priority things. So we will just put in the 2. And then Mother's Day, it just kind of depends on what we end up doing as a family. But that being said, too, I feel like we could still let's put 3 in. Because sometimes maybe I could go on another live or something too. Sometimes it's like having a little bit of free time can be really good for Mother's Day. So there we go. I love that. That is so cute. And then over here, I ended up putting, let's do 1, 2. That's not going to space out well. I'm going to not write on the lines. 3. And let's put this label because I think that's where I put how many Instagram followers, YouTube followers, and what was the other one? Why am I blanking? Oh my gosh. You'd think it would be my first day ever here. Instagram, YouTube, and members. I was thinking it was something else, but yeah, it's just members. So I really like that there. And then I think we have all those all laid out. And then let's go ahead and put more flags right here. So this is usually like my business stuff that I need to get done. And I said this last week, I almost want to make like a second list over here that is member specific, but I also feel like I need to realize I only have so many hours in a day, right? So, yeah. Okay, this is so cute. I love this. How many of you guys are mothers? Like, let me know how many kiddos you have and how old they are. I love this little community that we have built, you guys. And if you're not a mom, do you have dogs or cats? Like, just let me know. Okay. Okay, that is really, really cute. And up here, what we end up doing, and this is very, very helpful. Let me find in here what we typically use is Ahuhu dual tip dot pins, but then my markers are mild liners. And so what we end up doing is drawing in, and let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to think how many weeks we have. Maybe it's only 4. Let's start with 4. 1, 2. So this is like what I'm designing for the week. And I'm going to leave enough space because there's a chance I need to put a 5th one. I've got to see. And then I know going this way, we need 7 of them. And so just by it drawing over that line, it ends up making us a check it off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a check it off list. And this works really, really well to keep track. So these will be July kits. And like I said, I need to see if there is 4 weeks or 5 weeks. And then priorities will just be like our top 3. So I feel like for that, ooh, look at this. Absolutely perfect. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. So we've got 3. And then if you put the bottom one and the top one, then you can just kind of balance where that middle one, and it just looks spaced a lot better generally. So just like that. Okay, love that. And I think then we are done with this first week. Let's open this up and take a peek, and then we're going to just keep on moving on. You have a puppy and your fiance has a cat. That's so cute. How old is your puppy? Man, you can have some sleepless nights and a lot of stuff. We've considered getting a puppy, but we already have Kofa, and Kofa's just so perfect, and I'm so scared to ruin that. So, all right. So far we have, in our last live, we put all of the monthlies down, and then I put my members only perpetual calendar down. We made our video list, and I can put decorations on this, but just not priority right now. And we did week 19. Okay. So let's go on to week 20 here, and we are using kit 406, and we're just going to lay it out just the same. So now that I've decided like what I want where, this is going to start going a little bit quicker for us. Let's use this green one because that is really, really cute. So week 20. Okay, so it is week 20, May 11th through the 17th. We're using kit 406. So again, let's get rid of our little Post-it notes. I love going through and doing it in that fashion where I put Post-it notes. And that way, when I am getting all my kits pulled and all that kind of stuff for my planning, I don't have to make any decisions because it's decisions that just like paralyze me sometimes. The amount of decisions I have to make. Okay, and then let's go ahead and we're going to put in our date ranges also. So 11, 12, 13, 14. There we are. I am starting to think, because we're having a hard time figuring out what is for meals, like everybody's just like I don't know process right now. And I'm starting to think, okay, through the 17th, of just doing a whole entire month's worth of meal plan. I used to do this all the time when we homeschooled because it was just so many decisions. And so I'm considering doing that. Also, by pre-planning out stuff, it's really obvious if you have to go out to eat at a certain time. And that way you can be like, well, then we're absolutely not going out to eat on Tuesday because I know on Friday we have to because of our schedule. And so in the long run, you save money and it's healthier. And we all know I've got my fitness planner going. I'm trying to lose weight and be healthy and all that kind of good stuff. So, all right, let's take our whited out and we're going to white out the same areas that we previously did also. And like I said, this will start going quicker now because I am going to lay out each of these in the same fashion that I laid out the previous one. So there's no more decision making like what boxes do I want where and all that kind of stuff. So I love this. Like, look at the blues, you guys. It is so cute. Like all those colors together. Love, love, love. Yes. Okay. So she's 11 human years, a sweet little old lady. She's a Shih Tzu and a Chihuahua mix. Oh, wow. That's an interesting mix, huh? Because Shih Tzus are usually like a little bit more like docile and really quiet and all this. And then Chihuahuas are like spicy. So we have had both of those growing up. Like I had both of those individually growing up and we loved them. They were both really good. So her name is Marnie and our cat is 8 and her name is Cloud. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love animals. We can't have cats because my husband is very allergic to them, which kind of breaks our 9-year-old's heart because she really wants a cat. So he does. There is one cat. We have a buddy that owns like a car shop and there is one cat that he does fine with. Like that cat's dander just doesn't get his allergies. Otherwise, oh my gosh, if I'm at work and I have a patient that has cat hair on their clothes and it transfers over onto my clothes, like that'll get him sneezing. That's how sensitive he is to it. Okay, let's do the blue washi strips down here at the bottom. I love this. Perfect. And then we could turn this around and we are going to use these other washi strips I just like them going all the way across here because it just really delineates the difference in where they are, like that it's a different section that I need to focus on. And so I just really like that. It feels like multiple planners all in one. That one goes a little bit crooked. We're just going to fix the end part because that's the only part that did it. So, but yeah, back to menu planning. I also just ordered an Erin Condren meal planner, which blows my mind. But remember on my unboxing video that I had the portable, here I have it next to me. I'm going to show you. Oh, it's the 18-month petite planner. It's right here. So the 18-month petite planner. And I was looking at the folios. They're like out of stock of almost every single folio. I want the black leopard one is what I want. But I did this in hopes that I could take this with me to pre-write in all of my schedule. And then I was thinking if I got that folio, if I also put my meal plan in there, then on the opposite page of the meal plan, it has a spot for the grocery list. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so perfect. Absolutely perfect. And so it's this size. So here's my 7x9 so that you can kind of see the difference in size. And it is, you know, bendable and all this, but I figured this will be nice and easy to take along with me. And so I think that's coming either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm going to start playing around with it. The hard part with this, you guys, I went to set it up and it doesn't start till July, which I knew when I purchased it. But yeah, so I feel like no push to get in this, but I do need to get in it. I do. I need to get that going. All right, let's go over here and get our washi strip here. And then what was the other thing on Erin Condren? I was thinking of ordering. I need to quit ordering. I have enough. It just feels weird that I'm waiting so long to use them because it's not starting until July. Multiple of them have, like for our fitness planner that we did, they have I don't want the blue in here. Let's do, I think the purple. for the fitness planner, they have the May and the June monthly in the new one. There's Kofa snoring again. But I decided to keep it in my current one because they don't have the weeks and I need the weeks. So since I'm unable to purchase from you at the moment, what Erin Condren sticker books or other sticker books would you recommend? Okay, this is going to surprise you. Maybe not, because I've said it before. Most people are not impressed with Erin Condren stickers as far as sizing goes. Like the sizing just is not. Let me see if I still have them in here. I don't know that they have tons in here, but the sizing, like these ones would label just fine. I don't think they're very repositionable like most of us. Oh, I just have the one in here. They're not super repositionable. So the other one, which I guess wouldn't be really repositionable on this type of paper, Happy Planner. I have a crud load of Happy Planner ones, and I've always been happy with their stickers and their options and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, trying to think sticker book wise. I mean, a lot of them, it's not specific for Erin Condren, so that makes it a little bit harder. But hopefully you can just get this to your sister, and then your sister, like I said, I'm going to look into it for you. But hopefully you could just get it like to your sister and then end up getting it that way. Because what I try to do is I try to release the kits 4 to 6 weeks before the start of the month. Bless me. And that way you have some time to receive them and pre-plan if you want and all that kind of stuff. Because I know like 2 weeks before that month, I don't, that's not when I'm looking for my stickers. I'm looking for my stickers further in advance so that I could do stuff like this where I'm doing my whole entire week. The other thing I'm considering doing is, remember when we did the Happy Mail with Hubman and Chub Girl and they sent me that subscriber kit? I'm thinking about doing either a week or a whole entire month just with that, which those would be really cute in the A5 actually, because they're smaller size. But there's a lot of different options with it. I haven't decided yet, but those things have been on my mind. She does some really, really good, cute work. Love it. All right, get all our washi strips down. Right here. So yeah, the Erin Condren sticker books, I have heard the reviews this year that people are a little bit happier with them than they have been in the past years. That maybe sizing wise, they have tried to figure out a few things. But in the past, yeah, notoriously, people are not like jumping up and down for them. The other thing you could do too is washi tape can really help. You know, put like washi tape up here and then some at the bottom of each page. And then you could just like use these to label. I don't know. There's a few different options that you could really do. The hard part about when you do sticker books is the lack of customization. Like I offer custom scripts and all that kind of stuff. You obviously don't get that choice, but I've always really liked the Happy Planner, and I probably legit have over 100 different Happy Planner sticker books, and I still reach for them. Like I know you guys see me put this in all the time and everything, but I go flipping through my Happy Planner ones for multiple reasons, whether it be like little icons or some flowers to put in with my stickers, or my only concern with them is they're just not as repositionable on this paper. On their paper, it kind of is, but on the Erin Condren, not as much. If you do it right away, it's not bad. The other thing you can try, if that is a concern, is undo. So this is undo remover. It smells really, really strong, just as a forewarning. But you basically put a few drops into this tray and then you put it on the paper and it releases the adhesive and it lets you peel up the sticker without tearing your paper. and it'll look like it's all soaked. It dries pretty rapidly, and then you can still reuse that sticker. Like that sticker is still good. So undo remover. This is also linked in my Amazon storefront. So, okay, we have all of these. We need to put down, when do I work? Let's see, May 11th through the 17th. I work the 11th and the 13th. So let's put those down here. So here and here, let's do a purple up here. Here we go. And then let's do, I guess it's going to have to be purple again, which is kind of okay, because then it's a theme at this point. Like work is my purple boxes. So, okay. And then let's get out our work scripts like we did last time. See, this is all my other icons. This is my workout section. And then we are going to get workout, and then we'll need film and edit out also. Okay. Hey, Sophia. Where are you from? Where are you checking in from today? And what are you guys working on while we are doing this? We're just trying to get our whole entire month of May laid out in our dashboard planner because we are busy this month. And I already see where my bottleneck, so my hard parts of planning is going to come in. If I don't pre-plan, stuff doesn't get done. And so I decided one very positive thing to do, and also it gives me some planning time with you guys, is just go live and get all of these laid out, like all the stickers on and all that kind of stuff. And that way I can just like slay the actual planning part of it. So, all right, let's flip this over. And what I'm meaning is here are film and our edit, and we're going to use the blue boxes. So one will be edit, one will be film. That works really, really well. We're going to put those into place. And like I said, I am just going to continue to do the same fashion as what I did in the previous week. And that way I don't have to make any decisions. So you're in bed. You're watching from Birmingham. That's awesome. That's really awesome. What a relaxation. I've started, after my husband falls asleep, I've started putting YouTube on to watch also. And it can be a time suck sometimes, but it also just relaxes me more than watching TV. So I like it. Good decisions. I love it. All right, let's go back over here, and we are going to put our kit number right here so we don't forget. And then we're going to cut off this top part like we did last time. So it's just easier with filming. Okay. And then we had put down here just a random flag. Let's go over just a little bit. And then we needed, it was 3 dots that we did, correct? Yes. Okay. And that was to track our Instagram, our YouTube, and our members. There we go. I used to, every single Sunday, I would screenshot what number we were at, and then I kind of got away from it, and I need to get back to it because I really do miss it. And then up here, we did this week and priorities, and I think we're going to do that again because it just makes sense and it organizes my brain. So this week, okay, and then let's go to do down here again, right in the middle. That is so pretty with all those colors. I love this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we did not use 1, 2, and 3. And so we'll do like we did last week, and we are going to just make our count right there. There we go. 3 and 2. Perfect. All right. We need to put all of our circles in here. This works so well. So what I end up doing is videos that I need to film, I pre-write them in if I know I'm going to be filming a lot that week, or I wait to write them in when they are actually filmed. But if I pre-write them in, then once they get filmed, I put a check mark into the circle and then I write it over onto the edit list. And that way they should be in order of what I need to edit. Because most of the time I am already doing everything in order, right? I'm just trying to get the next thing off the list. Every now and then it will go out of order, but I try to stay pretty organized. Like organization should be my name. I'm very type A. I love lists. I love like marking stuff off, all that kind of stuff. So, all right. And we need 3 more here. So the habit trackers, there's 6 of them up there. I offer 3 on my kit because the feedback that I hear all the time from Erin Condren people are they don't want that many habits. And so when I do use them, I use them for stuff like have I posted to Instagram that day? Did I do anything for my members that day? Did I post to YouTube that day? But I also just feel like that's very repetitive and I just don't need it. And so I have saved a whole bunch of these and I have a whole bunch. So I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do with them, but we're going to do something with them. Okay. Just like the last week, we're going to go through and we are going to lay down our flags on work days. We are going to put 2 because that is what makes sense. Okay. And then Tuesday, I don't have anything going on, so we are going to fill her up and be productive. So this is a few weeks away. I'm not going to pre-write in anything because I don't know what all I'm going to get done this next week, right? And so I try not to write in anything. The one thing that I could pre-put in is like if I already had a video that was filmed and edited and uploaded and ready to go for sure on a certain date, I would put that in beforehand. So you're not a planner person, however you love watching me plan. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I know I like just like listening to people and getting tips and tricks from them because you just never know what you can apply to your own life. So it's just interesting to see into other people's worlds because I think you think you're the busiest person on earth and then you realize no, like a lot of people are in the same boat. Definitely. And then I'm also surprised a few times talking with other dance moms how many people are not even close to in the same boat. Like their schedule is way simpler, but I also have 4 kids. So if you're new here, I am Jamie. I do a whole bunch of planning. I also have planningwithjamie.com on the side that it was my hobby, now turned into a full-time job because I absolutely love you guys. But I have a 16-year-old, 11-year-old twins, and a 9-year-old. And everybody's in sports or multiple sports, and we stay really busy and we just have a lot of fun. That's for sure. Okay, Thursday the 14th and the 15th, nothing. And so we're going to fill those ones right up. You know, just having these stickers laid down ahead of time motivates me to be more productive also. Because I don't know, I just feel like, oh, the spot's there. I have to be productive and write something in. It sounds so stupid, you guys. I know I'm so childish. Okay. I am getting ready to start doing all of July kits. And so I had put a poll. I want to hear from you guys too. I put a poll on the YouTube community asking, do you guys want a lot of red, white, and blue, like very patriotic kits? Or do you guys want like 1 4th of July patriotic kits, which granted, the 2 people that are here are not within the US. What type of kits do you guys want? And so far, the winner of that poll is to just do 1 patriotic kit and then do like summer themed kits for the rest. And so yeah, I'm curious what you guys think too. Like I said, it's a little bit skewed because who is active right now, but I love the idea of like watermelons and all this kind of stuff. I think I have a couple of kits, like patterns all pulled out, but I do not have all of them. That's for sure. Okay, then we are looking at Saturday. We have a couple deck hockey games. We're going to be busy half of this day. So I think let's put 3 of them down. That feels very appropriate. I am trying to learn to quit overscheduling myself, because then I'm really disappointed in myself when I don't mark all of it off, even though I knew realistically like it wasn't going to happen. And so I just have to get better about it. And so then I heard, let's see, the 17th, we're busy, definitely in the afternoon. I think let's put 3 again there. But I end up hearing recently as advice is, because I do a lot of time blocking or a theme of the day, like maybe Tuesday is a design full day, and then maybe Wednesday, if I wasn't working, is a print and cut day. And so I end up hearing basically time block and then add in 50% more time. So if you think it's going to be an hour, it's really going to take you an hour and a half. If you think 3 hours, it's really going to be 4.5 hours. And I don't think they're wrong. I think they're very right with that. And so we are going to, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. We are going to do that and start like just expecting it to take longer, because it's going to take longer. All right, let's put a whole bunch of them straight down this direction. The other thing I do is sometimes if I don't use all these boxes, I end up pulling them to use in my daily duo also. And so a lot of these sizes like transfer into the different planners that Erin Condren has. So yeah, I really like pulling them for different stuff. Okay, we're going to get the whole line down here. All right, I'm loving the watermelon themes better. Oh my gosh, I love watermelons. Yes. And then, oh, I love summer vibes. You could make it subtle patriotic. That's what I'm kind of considering. I think one of them is going to be kind of like in your face, red, white, and blue, because it's just for USA. It's very appropriate, I guess. And I do have, like, ever since the beginning of the year, basically, I've been putting out 5 kits every single month, even if there is 4 weeks in that month. So there is definitely extra kits to offer to you guys that you can pick from instead if a USA kit is not appropriate. And I kind of purposely did that. Here recently, though, I'm reevaluating that. And I might go back to, or not might, I am going back to, if there is 4 weeks in that month, then I'm doing 4. If there is 5 weeks in that month, then I will do 5. So like it's however many Mondays generally, or where the majority of the week. So like June has 1, 2, 3, 4 full weeks. There's only 2 days on this 5th week. So this is going into July. So we had 4 June kits. And then if we look on July, here is the Monday, and the majority of the week is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be 5 kits in July because this is a majority week. And so I'm going to go back to doing that, because that one extra kit just isn't paying off time-wise as far as what I need it to for how busy we are. And we're getting ready to go into the summer, and that's just like even busier. So, okay, this is so cute, you guys. I love this. Let's open this up and take a peek. Okay, we have done a lot. We are an hour in, and we have gotten a lot done here. Let's go ahead. We are going to go into week 21. I need to move a few things. So what I end up doing with these is generally I just tuck them in with the week, and that way, like if I'm at work and I need some stickers, I have them. Obviously we're still planning, so I don't want them in the way. So I'm just gonna put them over to the side here. Okay, we are going into week 21. Look how gorgeous, you guys. It's light purple. Is so cute. So cute. I try to balance like how much pink or how much purple, how much blue, do kind of a little change so that it's not like all Barbie pink in your face. Basically, we're going to use this green one because it really like goes against that there. And we are week 21. Oh, I almost did it on the yellow. Week 21, and we are May 18th through the 24th. Awesome. Okay. And I think I only have tops like a half hour. What time are we getting to be? Yeah, probably only a half hour tops left with you guys because I will need to move on to making supper for my family. I have to be a mom again, you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and put that up there. We're going to use our whiteout. This is also linked on my Amazon. I try to link everything because I don't know if you guys know how much trial and error I went through to find stuff that works really well, either specifically with Erin Condren paper or just in general. Like there is certain brands that everybody buys of these. It's BIC, B-I-C. That is horrible. And it's funny because it's one of the main name brands that we have locally in all of our stores, like throughout the USA. And it's just horrible whiteout. And this is non-brand name from Amazon. And I have been using it for years and I absolutely love it. It comes in bulk. Okay. Oh, this is your birthday week. When is your birthday? When is it? That is so exciting. This is kit 407. I guess I didn't say that, week 21. So we're going to get rid of that off to the side and start laying down all of our goodies. Let's get our date ranges here laid out. 18th, 19th. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Your birthday week. It would be so awesome to have a May birthday, actually, like pretty good weather. I'm in November. The 18th. Oh, it's on a Monday too. It's going to be your whole birthday week. You have to celebrate the whole entire week, not just one day. So, well, happy early birthday and happy birthday month to you. That's so exciting. All right, let's put in 19th and 18th. And let's see, we are going to put these at the bottom here to case it in. This also helps. Like sometimes it seems like I'm doing too much with stickers, but putting all of like these strips here too, it makes it so that the paper isn't bowing in because there's a lack of stickers here. It makes it like this stays nice and flat when I'm writing on it and everything. It's your 30th, your big 3. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, you're officially an adult then, you know, the big 30. So I just turned 40 in November. So you have a little while to catch up to me, but as an ER nurse, and there was so many times, this is going to get sad for 2 seconds. There's so many times when the youngest person in the room is the person who didn't make it. And so it makes you really, really recognize what a huge blessing it is to have more birthdays. So as some people are like, I don't want to turn 30 or I don't want to turn 40. It's a blessing, you guys. And it's funny because I felt like I had a harder time turning 30 than 40. Like 40, I'm like, it's just another day, whatever. So yeah, happy birthday. That's exciting. Okay, let's get these down. And like I said, same fashion as what we were doing. There's no more decisions to be made. So this is like de-stressing my brain. And then also I'm following through with something that I told myself I would do, which is to plan. And so it's like rewarding my brain so that it keeps on like following through with more stuff. It basically is a snowball effect of building momentum. Okay. These are like little lilac flowers on the washi strip. It's so cute. This one. We got to get these last 2 weeks done in this half hour. Like I refuse to not have it done. It's the whole purpose. Okay, and then we need the kit 407, which the first part always goes slower in my plan with me is just because the pure fact that, let's go with the pink. The pure fact that I'm trying to talk through different things with you guys. And that way, like you can pick up little tips and tricks and all that. But if you guys have a good planning tip or trick that you guys do, I know you said you're not really a planner anyways, but if you guys have planning, scheduling tips and tricks, share them with everybody down below because you never know who needs that advice. All right, let's go ahead and go over here. I'm in between on this week of not putting the washi strips. Let me see how this looks. I feel like I regret it every time that I do this, but I like something different every now and then. Let's do that. We're going to skip the washi strips this week. Every now and then I could do it, and it doesn't make like the page bow in. If you guys have planners that bow in, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you always have like a header or a footer, and then there's nothing in the middle part. And that's also when I plan my kits, like design my kits, I keep all that in mind for you guys. Like, what can I put there so that consistently they put a sticker there and it keeps their planner flatter so that you can write on it very easily. Like when I run my hand here, it feels hard and smooth because I have stickers placed in appropriate places. So I am so excited too. My sons are 9, 8, and this year will be my 10th wedding anniversary. Well, that is so exciting. You have a lot of big things happening this year. That's really, really exciting. My husband and I just celebrated ours in April, so a couple of weeks ago. And it was the big 21. We've been together 23 years, married 21 years. And that's a huge feat nowadays. Like 10 years is a big feat. You know, a lot of people are 2 years and they're done because marriage isn't always easy. It's fun. We do really good though. We made a rule really early on in our marriage that no keeping score. So it's not like I do more than you or I did the dishes and you didn't. All that kind of stuff. Because I feel like that's what people bicker about, like either about money or tasks. And so, yeah, we made that rule early on in our marriage and we just don't bicker. We do really, really good. He does all the money. I do like all the scheduling with the kids and I work part-time, so I do most of the household type stuff out of respect for he shouldn't be working all day and coming home and doing absolutely everything, but he jumps right in also. Like I got a good one. I got a really good one. Okay, the 18th through the 24th. And so it's the 20th and 22nd. So Wednesday and Friday are my 2 days. Awesome. Loving this. Let's do a purple for Friday. I can't believe when I cut this that I cut off my header on this. I've never done that before, and thankfully it's for me, so I don't really care. But it's like, I don't know what Jamie is thinking right now. Okay, we need to put our 3 dots down here. Let's go ahead. We're going to put the pink at the bottom. Purple and yellow. This yellow is like a buttery, velvety yellow, like so super cute. I am loving it. Let's go over here and we need to put our film in our edit. There's a lot of purple on this page. We're going to keep it rolling. Let's do it. All right. 9 and 8-year-old boys. That is fun. My boy is 11 and he is growing like crazy and I can't keep that boy in pants because he is getting so big so fast. So yeah, it's fun because every time he comes out in pants, I'm like, buddy, those are too short. And he's like, these are the ones you just bought me. So it's funny. It works out though. All right. We have, I think, one more week after this that we are going to whip through. I want to get it all done with you guys. And then, like I said, we need to figure out menu plan so that I can put in a grocery order and so you said it's bedtime. Here is 5 p.m. So it's like supper time. We ate brunch, like a late breakfast and lunch. So nobody has really been hungry. And so I think that's what's kind of holding us back a little bit too. But yeah, I got to figure out what everybody wants. We had a couple of options we were talking about before I went live, but nobody really wanted to make a decision. And so we didn't. I'm like, okay, we have time then. Okay, let's do the this week over here, priorities and to do. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, look at that yellow against the purple. Yes, I love that. And then we want to, let's steal these and start laying down the flags while we're on this page. Yeah, tomorrow's a school day, so we've got to do like everybody's baths and all this kind of stuff all at the same time. So yeah, once I get off this, it's going to be supper and baths and do hair. And we already picked up the house. We need to finish a couple more loads of laundry. I tried to get most of it done prior to the week, but I'm home tomorrow. So I just got to make sure everybody has what they need for Monday, which this week we don't really have much going on after school. So they are all good. And then I can do the laundry while they're at school tomorrow. That way we can kind of have a fun family chill night. There we go. That is so pretty. And then we need film and edit out and a couple work scripts, right? All right. I have the same issue. My youngest clothes are 12 to 13 years. Oh my God. They're just, it's like, when did my boy become a little man? Sometimes I'm just like, I don't know when it happened. Here in England, tomorrow is a bank holiday, so no school. Oh my gosh. Excited for you guys. I love the days they don't have school. I love it. Sometimes, unfortunately, I'm working because I'm healthcare. So we're open all the time. So that part kind of stinks, but it's not the end of the world either. We get a lot of days together, luckily, because working 12-hour shifts. Put our 1, 2, and 3 up there. There we go. And then I can draw in, I didn't draw in last time, our little graph here, but I'm going to go ahead and draw that in this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then what did I say? There's going to be 5 kits, I think is what I said. So let's go ahead and we are going to put in the 5 rows. 3, 4, 5. Like I said, those will be July kits. Like, what part of the process am I in for July kits? And then over here, Monday is a very busy day. We have appointments for my son all day, and that just equates to I'm not going to get anything done. So let's only put, let's put 3. Like I said, sometimes I have stuff done after green comes the purple. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the right order here. So 3 things on that day. And then on Tuesday, the 19th, I could fill that one up. I should be able to get quite a bit of work done. See, this spacing feels weird without the washi strips, but I kind of like it all at the same time. That's what I love about stickers. You really can change up what your layouts are and everything. You could change it way up because of these stickers. Okay, and then on Wednesday we have work, and we have a band concert. We're definitely getting nothing done on that day. We're still going to put 2 down, but I don't even foresee that happening because as soon as I get off work, we're going straight for the band concert, and then it'll be time to eat and go to bed. Okay, Thursday, We have a track meet during the day for my fifth graders, my twins, and I might volunteer. They haven't asked for volunteers yet, but I feel like they're going to be, and I might go and volunteer. And it's an all school day event that they do. It's like all of the fifth graders in the district. So we have 4 or 5 different elementaries, and all of them get bused over to the high school and they do track all day long together. It's really, really fun. I work in healthcare too. I am a care assistant in a care home, 12-hour night shifts. Night shifts are, well, in a care home, not as much fun, but night shifts can be fun, but man, can be hard all at the same time. I used to love night shift, but with all the kids and stuff, it got a little bit harder. Some people do night shift though, because then it allows you to be there during the day. But what always you go without is sleep. That's for sure. Okay, Friday I work, so we're just going to do 2 on that day. So 1 and 2. We need to get the work scripts out. This Saturday, we had deck hockey, 3 different games. So let's go ahead and we are going to we'll put a decent amount. Let's see, maybe 4. 4 sounds good. All right, and then I need this yellow. Perfect. And then that Sunday, oh, we have graduation for somebody. Let's still kind of fill it up, because maybe in the morning before graduation, I can get some stuff done. Oh, we have a whole bunch of graduation parties, actually, now that I'm looking at that date. Man, we're going to be running around. But what stinks, so we really want to go to graduation. It's my daughter's boyfriend. So we really want to go and support him. But basically at the same time, because it's a different school system, is all of our friends' graduation parties. So we are really going to run ourselves ragged that day. So it'll work out. Okay. This week is all done. So let's put that over to the side. And then we just have 1 week left. And we have about 15 minutes probably to try to get it done. And I feel like we can do this. We could do this. Kit 408, you guys. Look, so pretty. I love this kit, you guys. It has flowers, but then I'm trying to get zoomed in here for the bikes and the planners. And I don't know. I just think it's really, really cute. Ooh, wait, we forgot work. We need to put in our work scripts. Because that's not going anywhere. Work is going to stay. All right. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Coming on late, but I will be watching the replay. I love that I upload the replay for you guys, because I know there's just tons of people that just, it's hard to catch people live, or sometimes I like catch part of a live, and then I'm really sad when they don't upload it for me to like follow up with it. So yeah, the rest will be uploaded for you. So that was my mindset. I work at night and I have family time when they're back from school. Amazing kid. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Yeah. You just got to make the best of your schedule, right? Like nothing is going to be perfect for you. So you just do what you can with what you have. All right, let's white out what we normally do. There we go. And then need a drink here. I almost wish I would have made this kit into a monthly one, but I also feel like that about half of my kits. So if I did that, we would have way too many monthly kits versus not. All right, we are doing week 22. Let's do, I feel like the dark blue here. This feels so awesome having this done. And we are May 25th through the 31st. Okay, May 25 through 31. Okay, let's get rid of our little helper there. I should buy stock in how many Post-it notes I buy between my business and my husband's business. I feel like we have a lot. Okay, and then we need all of the date ranges. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, I'm going to mention one more time, we have memberships. Right now I'm going to do a shout out. We have Miss Elin, we have Stephanie, Nikki, and Rachel as far as members go. But they are going to get some special lives that are just for them, but they also get a lot of members only polls. So they get to help pick and choose some of the kits and all this kind of stuff. They get prioritization as far as shipping orders. I like pull their orders first to make sure that they go out first. And a few other perks also, depending on what level you end up doing. The supporters are just kind of like a tip saying, hey, I want to support you for all your hard work and dedication type item. But then the other ones, it lists out exactly what you end up getting. I might add stuff to the different tiers or maybe even add more tiers, but I didn't want to overpromise and underdeliver. And so that's just kind of where we're starting with. But you can go and check that out, because why I say this is July kits are getting ready to get designed, and I'm going to give the option as to, let's see, what should we do? Let's do this washi strip at the bottom. I'm going to let them choose which ones become monthly. So I will say, generally, if there is a major holiday, which for us in the USA there is, 4th of July, one of them will be a holiday theme and one will not be a holiday theme. And that way everybody gets a choice as to something that they can utilize. And then you can also just do other monthly kits if you don't like either of those options, just because the pure fact that you get to choose if you get the month printed on there and what month you get printed on there. I had somebody even choose a Halloween kit to use like in February. So let's see. We have that. Let's turn this over and do the bigger boxes here. And we're going to put the blue one out here. So yeah, if you guys want a little bit of say in what the monthly kits are and stuff like that, go ahead and join up on our membership over here, because you're almost customizing what you want your month to be when you get a say in it. Because if you didn't like this kit, or you really did like this kit and you wanted it to be the monthly, you could have voted for it. So, and if not, guys, I'm fine with it too. Like, I felt weird. I felt like an imposter starting a membership. Like, who would want to follow me or support me that way? But like I say all the time, I love our little community that we have going here. And so I was saying, you know what? Even if one person joins and it helps that one person in their life, then like that's great. Like, that's absolutely great. All it takes is one. All right, let's put down the bikes. We're almost done, you guys. Probably about 10 more minutes, and then we will be good. All right, Sophia, sorry, I need to go to sleep. Have an amazing week. You too, and happy early birthday week. You got a little bit still there. Enjoy being 29 for a little bit longer. So, and sweet dreams. Bye, Sophia. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to put down all of our dots here. Like I said, trying to get this done so that I can get my family supper going here. They're all being so sweet and being quiet for me. They were outside. They got done with their little project and they came inside. The kids were even helping something in our garden area, helping Dad build up a decorative wall that I had asked for. So it's kind of funny. All right, let's go. We want priorities like we have done. I love actually that all these are going to be the same layout, because usually I almost feel pressured every single week to kind of change it up. And when I'm laying it out all at the same time, I don't feel that pressure. I'm very surprised. All right, to do down here in the middle, Let's put more circles over here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. We gotta get these other 3 here. So yeah, this dashboard I use for my business, and then I use Daily Duo for personal life. I use the Vertical Life Planner for my fitness planner. If you guys haven't checked that out, I have an amazing fitness kit. It's fitness, wellness, weight loss, whichever way you want to use it. I absolutely love and adore it, but go ahead and check that out. But I have a whole bunch of content here for you guys, like different layouts. But what I'm still trying to figure out, and I guess I haven't felt pressured yet because the planner doesn't start till July, is how they switched my typical week at a glance in the Daily Duo over to this dashboard. I haven't decided if I'm going to put my business planner, like these pages, into there, or if I'm going to revamp these pages into being my week at a glance and still have all the same different type, like the same type of information in there that I do currently. What is not going away though, and I tell you guys this in videos, what's not going away is my week at a glance sticker sheet, because yes, so much benefit on that sheet. Like that sheet, it gets a lot of info out of you per week and we all need that. Okay, let's do the rest of these here. These are just the blues with the purple with the pink. It's just so cute. As soon as I saw these colors together, I'm like, yep, pure perfection. Okay. And then up here, we are going to do these pinks. And this is, again, it's film and edit. There we go. And let's do, not that. I need to get out work scripts, but we're going to come back. Let's lay that there. I need to get out the film and edit first. Hopefully, oh, I ran out of film. I'm going to just use a different one here. This is my old style ones, and every now and then I like using them anyways because it's just a little bit different. If I can get it up off of the page. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe not. Those are driving me crazy. Let's get, I will have to pull another film out, that I'll be doing that off of camera. And then we're going to be doing the work. I did it in the week before, right? Yes, I did. Okay, what days do I work? We are on, it's the 26th and 27th. So these 2 days is what I work. Let's lay down. Where'd I just put my other sticker page? Right here. Let's grab this purple. And then we are going to do the washi strips on this week again. So, all right. So washi strip, we're not too far out from being done, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to need to get supper. I feel so bad that my family is being quiet. I'm sure though, they're enjoying it. They have game time, and then my husband's watching the race. So they don't really mind. They're getting their free time too. Okay. And Kova's getting a very long nap, as she always does when I record for you guys. Okay. Keep rolling. I love these colors. I love these washi strips. Let's keep rolling. So this allows me, I feel like doing this because, right, I added memberships onto my plate. So now I need to find extra time where there was already kind of a bottleneck of time. And so my thought process of laying down all these is not only that our personal life is so super busy in May, but also having the extras that I have promised people. This allows me, whoops, I ended up pulling, there we go. This allows me to have extra time, actually a lot of extra time when I think about it right now. It allows me to have extra time to do that stuff for you guys. Like it allocates my time to it instead. So the reason why I say a lot of extra time is because usually this would each be an individual video that I have to record that's about an hour long. Then I have to edit it. That's a good hour and a half, 2 hours worth of editing time. I have to upload it, make the thumbnail, all that kind of stuff. And now it's just bottled together and it automatically uploads for me. So it sounds kind of funny, but it really makes a time difference, but it still gets you guys the content that I want you to get. Like, I don't want to just like skip out on you guys because we're busy. And so I still need to also, for the fitness kit, I need to resize or redo some of the stickers because those small changes that Erin Condren ended up making, like adding the habit trackers in there. And it's mostly that sidebar that needs to change a couple of things. It does make sense to have habit trackers in the fact that I use that one for a fitness or a health journey. Habit trackers make a lot of sense for that. But for my daily one, the one suggestion I do make to you guys is like if you have, on certain days I do laundry and then other certain days I do the floors, write those onto your habit trackers and then X off what day that you would do that on. And that way you can look through and be like, okay, it's Monday. What am I doing today? And it's Tuesday. What am I doing today? So think outside of the box for your habit trackers. This can be a pre-scheduling of what you are doing for the task of the day. Okay, so we said it was Tuesday and Wednesday that we work here. So we have a work script jumping up over here at us. Let's do a blue down here. This is a really busy week because we have dance recital and stuff. I might not put the flags down. I might. Let's also use blue up there. Beautiful. Okay, we haven't put the kit number, so let's also put that down. Kit 408. Over here, we need our little label and our 3 dots. So we'll see how this works for the whole entire month. And then if it doesn't, we will revamp it. It's that easy. It's just stickers. It's just 1 week. Just turn the page and move on for the other week. Okay, that's the last one right there. And then, so thinking through this week, this is a no school day. So we'll see how much we end up getting done that day. Then I work. And then Thursday should be a good work day. I am gone all day here for the most part, all day here. And then let me see, for the Sunday, I should be available. So really these 2 days are about the only work days for this whole entire week. So I will put all those flags down off of camera. We don't have tons left here. Let's put in our work script. So that I know that's what those boxes are for. Awesome. And then let me flip through all this with you guys here again. I'm just getting stuff cleaned up here. Okay, we're going to go all the way back. This I just need to decorate, but this is my monthly dashboard, and I generally will put like tasks that I need to do throughout the month, like kind of where my goals are. So like add A5 dashboard kits, that's already done. And then when I get done with it, I just highlight it out. Update fitness stickers, I was just talking about that. And then I will do a whole bunch more. And then we have our May. So I like to put like what I'm doing each week here. So like this is the release week for June kits. So then on this week, I need to start designing kits. I like to put my YouTube videos that I'm going to go with. And then sometimes it helps me figure out, like I had pre-planned that I was going to go live today. All right. And then we have Copa's walking back and forth. She went outside. We have our Perpetual calendar, and this will be my members only planning. And then we have all the videos and what section we are in for it. And I just put dates in here because that way I know, like on my camera roll, what date to look back for the footage and all that kind of stuff. Then we have week 19 here. And let's go ahead and add in, we said there is 5 kits for July. We're going to write that in. And then what I end up doing, I write July kits here, and then I will number them down here. And then up here will be pattern, design, screenshot, thumbnail, print, cut, and list. Those are the different sections I do. And then I'll have top 3 priority for each week. This is going to work out so, so well. I'll go back through and I will draw that in every single time. I just want to make sure to get the stickers down was the main goal of this video. All right, week 21 and then week 22. And then you can see we go into June. So we end up getting done what we wanted to get done. So all right. I hope you guys also got a whole bunch done. I hope that this really helped you, or maybe you were just chilling and relaxing the whole entire time. That is really, really cool. I just love like relaxing. I don't like only hearing people in the background. I like to actually watch what they're doing. So generally, if I am watching a video, I'm truly sitting down and watching it. So all right, make sure to give this a thumbs up and everything. And then let me know also, like if there's a certain day or time that works really well for you for life. So, and also if you guys have different video that you want to see from me, go ahead and reach out and let me know. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for showing up. I love you all and have a wonderful week.